All right, this is step 2 in the process of research, specifically with EasyBib. Now, after I've basically uploaded the extension, now I can start my business of researching. So now I'm looking for those websites that are going to help me kind of build my research. So I found a couple of websites here that I kind of looked through. My topic is I'm talking about who's going to be the sleeper of this year's NCAA basketball tournament. So what I need to do now that I've decided these are a couple sources I want to use, don't start taking notes yet. The first step, once you've found your sources, is to basically tag them, I call it. Tag them with the EasyBib toolbar that we just uploaded in our first step. So to do that, all we have to do is go to the site, click on the EasyBib toolbar here. Now there's a couple things we have to make sure that we do correctly before we enter any information. Number one, make sure you see your name. Notice you don't see any name here, so that means I need to log in. So if you haven't logged in before, that's kind of the first step. You log in. All you're using is your school Google account to log in. It's free service. It's something that our school has kind of signed up for. So if you see anything that says pay or anything like that, then basically ignore it. You should be able to just click Google, and then it'll probably still prompt you to kind of select your account, make sure that your password's accurate, that sort of thing. So it'll take maybe a minute or so here to go through that. And really the key there is to always make sure that you see your name whenever you click on that EasyBib toolbar. What kind of messes people up is they start tagging things and they don't double check to make sure that they're logged in. So then they're kind of creating things that are disappearing because you're not actually logged into your account. So once you've logged in, make sure that it went here. I always recommend creating a works cited page or bibliography, they call them, first. So you want to create a project. So you'll see where it says plus new project. Do that first. It's because it'll give it if you don't, it'll just kind of give it a generic name. And that sometimes it's easy to put it in the wrong spot. So I say right away, create a new project, call it your whatever it might be. I'm going to call it my NCAA basketball research. Give it a name it's easy to identify. And you can do the choose subject if you want. You don't have to. So now I've created think of it like a folder. Now all my sources are going to go into this folder once I get into it. All right. So now that I've done that, I've logged in. I go back. You'll notice that it still might not show that you're logged in because this page just hasn't been refreshed yet. That's why they have this little refresh button. Click on it and you'll see it pops up. And then notice that last project I built, it's right there. So it'll show all your projects too. So if you're using this for other classes, I always recommend, having separate projects. So just make sure that every time I'm tagging here, I want to make sure I see my name and then also the project I created. So now the next step is basically how to cite. So step 3 will be how to actually make a citation for this. Now that I have my system set up, now I'm ready to go to the next step of actually tagging.